Hello there, my name is Fish/Maggie out there. I'm doing another video. Welcome to Alpha's video. And if whatever you say about me is what you say about society in the shortest possible way, I'm going to get to the point you should all know and don't want this to repeat to you. Obviously, Roblox moderation sucks, but then now it's getting absurdly to newer levels where it now sucks, and now it's like, okay, maybe you should probably start getting real worried and concerned about this. And before anyone says so, yes, I'm in the darkness. I don't have much light. If I used my phone light for this, my face would not be well lit as normally. I'm going to show you why. Yeah, it doesn't make me look much more trustable. There's also no stand. Somebody stole my camera stand like a month ago, and I still feel bummed about that because right now, currently, I'm not able to afford a new stuff. I can't do that because simply the places don't want to, like, I've been trying to get a job, but none of them are doing that. Personal stuff out of the way. AI moderation is utilized in a lot of Roblox's ways of being able to handle it. I don't think it's a real general human. I just got banned recently for saying offensive and derogatory language, for saying something like the, sure, what do you mean, femboy, and stuff like that. I was making a lot of jokes about femboys in the game. Yes, a two-player tycoon game. That's what I said it in. I'm gonna leave that out of context. You to be able to say, okay, so this is what they banned me for. At least has some sort of touch to it. But there are other worse things I've been seeing people getting banned for. So I'm not as innocent here. You can say I deserve a slight little bit of it, but a ban instead of a warning is an overkill. But here's the thing, is that I can't really sugarcoat my own ban here. I'm not here to talk about my ban here, but to talk about innocent players bans that happen so rapidly, like the ones like IP bans, like where if you are connected to the same Wi-Fi as everybody else who uses the same Wi-Fi in the same place that you're in, if somebody gets banned, you get banned, especially when Roblox did that ban recently for banning people that try to evade their ban by logging into another account in Roblox to try to evade it. But most don't even do that actually. A lot of thousands of users just lost their account immediately. By the way, when they did these ban waves, they did not do anything like hold back and just straight up delete everybody's accounts. Like, by the time they delete your account, everything's gone. Unless you were some YouTuber with like special privileges and you simply had all of your stuff returned back to you, and for some reason they did some extra recovery of the accidental deletion of your account, which not everybody has the opportunity to. Not everybody like is a Creecraft out there and has a platform to be able to report accidents like these. Creecraft often had these multiple times happen to him, bans and warnings, and at some point a deletion that scared them. But of course he took it. He had sort of connections. See, of course he knows that he has the luxury to be able to get straight and direct with them and contact them, but not all of them. You unfortunate people don't have that power. I also don't have that power. I can't just go, oh, Roblox, hello Roblox, I got accidentally banned for doing this, but I never really did that, and you guys need to remove this ban off me. I can't just do that. And if you did that, you probably will get your phone number blocked for calling them repeatedly about your unfair and unjustified ban. That's going to happen to you. We had a recent one called the chargeback ban, where this wave of more innocent players got banned for something they didn't even do, don't even know it is, don't even understand. And Creek has been pointing it down to probably a few other things where it might have been something to do with the AI moderation that has something to do with it. I looked into it. He also looked into it. I looked into it myself. I should have been more public about it. I barely had the chance to be able to just say stuff from where I'm at right now. But so basically, you know, when you pay for Robux and stuff, right? Normally, you're not able to refund the money you just paid. If the games, most of the times, you can't refund what you paid already. It requires some lawsuit or something going to the court. But nobody just does lawsuits. Basically, whatever you just paid for that Robux, you don't get it back. Unless you're some mother who was reported all over CNN or something for spending, for your kid, like saying, spending $5,000 worth of your own money on Robux. At least that seems like a crazy enough thing to refund back if that was accidental. But Roblox doesn't always give you that chance. Say you spent $100, that's big, but that's not too noticeable, and you want to go, oh, I'm going to refund it. You're not going to be able to refund it. Normally you don't have the power to be able to do that, since it's terms of service. It's what you'll get. You pay for that, sorry, too bad, you just used up your money. You're not going to get it back. You get the Robux. Chargeback is something to do with how people can withdraw, like say, convince their bank to be able to refund what they just spent on the Robux that they spent. There's ways you can do that, but of course you can't do that. That's illegal. Don't do that. I advise anybody who I'm telling you, this is how some people, this is like reasons you can get banned for chargeback. The players I'm mentioning here in this video are not evil people who just did that. Like, say, refund the money they got, and they keep the Robux and they get their money back too. That you're not supposed to be able to do. But innocent players recently, they got banned for, or deleted. They got their accounts deleted, straight up deleted. You can see that. You can go all over to Reddit and Twitter. You can also look at the, I mean, I could link Precast video. He shows all of it. I'm not gonna, I wish I could, maybe I might record. I might record my screen, but it depends. I don't, my Roblox, I'm also banned too, so I wish I could show you my Roblox perspective view by going to my account, but I'm currently still banned for something really stupid. Anyways, oh, by the way, if anybody wants to know what I was banned for, it was basically, I said something that seemingly the AI thought was derogatory and offensive for mentioning something to do with LGBTQ, because I was having a very wacky time with somebody talking about anime characters and stuff like that. We fell upon this character called Astolfo and something, but I guess that was too derogatory for the AI moderation system, and I got banned for one day. Not even a warning, by the way. I got a warning last time for saying that word to voice chat, because I did it once. A warning, just so you know, that's considerably, at least makes more sense to get banned for. I got banned for saying something nothing to do with that, not even that's worse, and I got banned, so it's kind of the reverse. So the AI is doing that. The innocent players here, they had gotten banned or deleted straight up their accounts for chargeback for nothing. Nothing, no solid evidence, nothing. The AI system went like, oh, you look like you're somebody who would do something like a chargeback. Oh, and then ban and proceeds to delete thousands of innocent players right away. Roblox does this. They call it ban waves, when a bunch of people, selected people, get just banned right away. So that just happened to a bunch of innocent players. And I'm also in the pre-craft video, which I also thought as well, is that whenever Roblox items are sold on the market for the catalog, for example, they usually stay the same price, but sometimes they up in price. Well, what if we're to say that item gets deleted after it goes up in price? You just pay it, say, like Creecraft says in his example, 85 Robux for that item, but then it goes up to 100 and then it gets deleted. Then, but funny enough, you get refunded that 100 Robux. You just made 15 more Robux. That is sort of a way that AI could misinterpret that as a chargeback, like you guys illegally got yourself more back for what you bought than what you bought for. That's not, usually Roblox doesn't let you to do that, but Roblox sometimes it does that. For example, my account, I still haven't gotten hit by it. I'm frightful of that. This is what's warning. This is why I think it's concerning. Is that, say, I think this could happen for limiteds as well. I had a hat that was worth 30k something, right? Stupid. Yeah, I know, but I only did this for one hat. I don't do that for every single thing. I'm not some addict who spends a bunch of money on Roblox for that shit. This is an example. I do have a hat that's 30k. But what if it suddenly went up in price and Roblox was like, I'm going to delete that item and I get everything back. But the thing went up 10,000 Robux in price. I get an extra 10,000 back in that 30,000. Refunded back to me completely. But then the AI, when they do another ban wave, does a chargeback ban wave to see if anybody illegally made more money and also got a refund at the same time, and Robux back in the same one go. And suddenly the AI goes, the projectian got 10,000 extra Robux from the refund, but it doesn't know it's a refund, so it thinks that I made 10,000 more Robux illegally by telling my bank to refund what I used my money for and basically give me 10,000 extra Robux with the 30,000 extra to it. So then AI goes, he must be doing fraud, and then it just proceeds to ban me and delete my account. By the way, when your account's deleted, just don't remember that you get everything gone. Even if it was restored out of a miracle, everything you got on that deleted account, you banned. I thought, okay, that right there is destructive, because there could be so many accidents, there could be so many fallacies here for how that is treated. Anybody who bought an item, sure, probably mainly items, because those are noticeable by a bot. Items like those are more deleted more commonly, just like shirts in Roblox. That is very, very common, that the item's price will go up or it goes lower. When it goes lower, it won't do it for when the item goes lower and suddenly it got refunded and you got deleted and AI detects you and stuff like that. And this only happens whenever it goes up and suddenly it goes. That's reasonable suspicion, but it's not confirmed yet. That's just an assumption me and Creecraft did along with other people and the internet. We don't know if that's possible, also the case to why other innocent players have been. Okay, but what I at least see is at least this one has some sort of like you can kind of trace why it could possibly happen. The other one directly shows you why it also happens, like the Wi-Fi bans, where they had If somebody was banned, say for example where I used to live and they got banned, everybody uses the same Wi-Fi and has Roblox, your account's banned, their account's banned, whoever else has a Roblox account here is banned because they use the same Wi-Fi because they do this thing called the IP bandwidth. You use the same Wi-Fi router, everybody's banned. Worse, you get your account deleted. That's happened a lot of times. I don't want to forcibly emphasize that you have to be concerned about this. Somebody's got to get Roblox defending this in here. They've done enough stupid things like try to support COPPA 2.0, by the way. I'm gonna make a separate video on that. COPPA 2.0. It sounds super ridiculous, but that's all I wanted to talk about. Please share awareness. And again, I know some of you might say bros in darkness. I don't have any better light. Besides that, I can't use my light either. I just said I can't use any other light. I used the white light before my phone for this recording. See if I can use that too, but that's not soluble. It's not the best option. It makes it look like I'm scary. I mean I'm very scared with just this many light. You can only see half this face, dark side, bright side, or it's all in the dark. As a matter of fact, nothing's in the darkness. Anyways, besides that should be the end of the video. I wanted it as fast as I can as possible. Yeah, that's it. You just need to subscribe because if you don't, I'm gonna hunt you down in Minecraft. By the way.